Ay, 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 ay. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. Save. Save. How about chat? That was rude. I just, like I said, it's a nightmare. It really is. I just, what a pain in the backside. Just doesn't like it at all, does it? Does not like it at all. Right, bear with me. What we've done is we're running it at 1080p, so it might look a bit janky because we used to running it at 1440p, but it's I just, like I said, it's just not liking it at all, and I don't know why. Other people can stream. I think Metz is streaming 1080p as well, so yeah, bizarre, isn't it? Really bizarre. But right, let's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and change the. Let me start the game up. I'm going to try and change it to 1080p. You sent me a little something on Discord. I haven't even got Discord open. That's a bit rude. Put it over there. I'm like half. I'm conked out there. I must sleep. Oh my days! What? Just yeah. But then again, we had this with AC Rally, didn't we? When I streamed that, it kept crashing, and I just a few settings and stuff. But oh my days, what is going on? I apologise, Xbox. I should have got it on Xbox. I could have just streamed it through my capture card, and I'd have had none of this, none of these issues. Right, we're going to put it down to 1080. So it literally uses like no GPU at all. It doesn't use a lot. Right. It's because the Streamlabs uses I didn't even realise I didn't have it up. Where is it? Oh my, it's not there. Where has it gone? Okay, why is that? Main. No. Oh, hang on, I know why. What's going on? Hang on. The game gone. There. You get rid of that. This is going to look so bad in 1080p. Ugh. Okay. Looks a little bit off. Off. Where's the... Oh, my days. Webcam. Aha. Looks a bit big, doesn't it? Looks a bit big. Hey. No, hang on. See, I've lost everything. Yeah, I've lost everything, haven't I? I've lost all the little icons and whatnot, but it is what it is. I'll lock that. As long as you can see me, I suppose it doesn't matter. How big is my webcam? Is it bigger than what it was? It looks big. Like too big. Right, hang on. A bit better. Evening, Jaden. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, that looks a bit bad, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, she's, oh my days. I really don't understand this, why it's crashing. It looks awful in 1080p. It really does. I said, yeah, I don't understand. This will be interesting. Oh my days, where's it gone? What is going on now? So I can't even bring up the FPS counter for Nvidia now. It's been oh, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. So I don't know whether to still run it at... Run the actual game at 14 point. It looks great. You have it, my camera or the game. The game looks proper bad in 1080p on my monitor. Actually, it looks pretty good for you. It does look pretty good. I'm looking at my OBS screen. It looks properly horrible for me. Let's go back to the challenges. Factory driver. The camera's bigger. Yeah, I thought it was. I'll change it again. Get this to line up. There. That better? We've cracked it, guys. We've cracked it. It's always the way. I just hope I start getting the viewers back in, because we had good viewers then, and then yeah, it done it last time. We had really good viewers. Didn't we have like over 114 watching at one stage the last time I streamed, and then it decided to crash, and then that was it. Then I didn't get the viewers back. Bloody thing. Right, what are we doing? So I just actually no, I'll run it at 1080p. Must have jinxed you. Yeah. No, it's this. It just doesn't seem to like it. I can't seem to stream it how I want to. I don't understand, to be fair. I really don't understand. Right, let's go back to this one. This looks so bad. It looks a lot better on stream. It really does. Let's just drive anyway. No, let's not. Let's turn my wheel on. Let's blame Lance, yeah. I don't know if this is going to work now. No. I'm looking at it on stream and it doesn't actually look too bad. Yeah, running the potato of a computer. I mean, even like the anti-aliasing and that looks really good on stream. On my monitor, it looks terrible. Well, I suppose as long as I can see part of the track, I'm fine. Exactly. See, yeah, 100%. YouTube upscaling. Maybe. Griff, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's on a 5090, yeah. That's what I mean. He must be at 4K then. See, it must just be the 1440p for me. No worries, you. Speak to you in a bit, buddy. Yeah, it must be because he's running 4K. It must just run better at 4K. Oh. I'm stopping that. They should be finished soon, shouldn't they? Send that anyway. Continue. Oh, no, I failed. How do I get out of here? Improve. No, I don't want to improve. Oh, my days. Quit. Almost race. Okay. Who won? Gamer Muscle. No one was blaming you, were they? There's 2 laps up. Okay. Did everyone else crash? Yeah, this is weird how it looks. It looks good on there. I'm bemused now. I really am bemused by why it looks so bad and why I'm having issues. Ugh. Shame I haven't got a little 32-inch 4K TV I could just plant on the top of my wheelbase and just plug it in just to see, just to check it out at 4K, just to see if it works. But yeah, something's not right, definitely. Something's not right, that's for sure. Yeah, bad memory. See, I've only got 10 viewers now. We were on like how many before? It's just doing my head in, man. It's like, yeah, stop bloody crashing my stream and my game. Not good. Oh, somebody's got. Oh, he's back. It's back. Thing is, I think he'll log out to go to another one. I'm sure. Yeah, as I say that, he goes. We'll keep an eye out. Somebody's got one, but it's locked. He's got 16 in there. I wonder who that is. Yeah, we can't get in there. Past worded. He's got 4 classes as well. Look, GT1, GTO, Group 5, and Group C. Well, at least you guys, it doesn't look too bad, which is good. I didn't blame you, did I? Yeah, at least for you guys, it looks pretty good. So that's not too bad. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if it crashes again in the stream. Because if it does, then it's definitely something not working right to do with the GPU. And has he made one? Oh, there it is. Join. Hey. Oh no, GT3s around Monza. No, these were a bit janky yesterday. I didn't like these. Let's change car. I tried the Lambo, I didn't like it. Go with the Mustang. I think the Mustang seemed quick on the straights. See who else joined. Hopefully more will join. Maybe most of them are in that locked lobby, to be fair. He says a Corvette. Do, do, do. I prefer maybe not to go GT3s because we've just done so much GT3s of ACC and stuff. So LMDH, yeah. It's not my lobby. That's the thing. It's not my lobby. To be fair, I prefer the sort of old school. The old school cars. And the sort of slower. They're just, yeah, more fun. Do-do-do. But yeah, bar my instability issues. Like I said, the actual sort of game itself is, and the online, especially yesterday, I didn't. There was no issues at the end of the day. The LMPs look good. Yeah, the one I drove. What was it? Was it the Valkyrie? I didn't. It was a little bit. Maybe yeah. I think we said the steer rotation. So I have changed the steer rotation in my wheel. Now. Just dropped it down another 100 to 800. I did try. Oh, I did try. I did try the auto on my wheel, and it didn't seem to work. But then when I obviously knocked it down to 800, it definitely shortens the steer angle, which was good, which is what I needed. Oh, Metz, what are you doing? He's disappeared. Yeah, cheers, Art. Oh. Hopefully Metz is going to do another, because this is the problem, because, yeah, there might not be a lot of people on. Hey. What's he doing? Did he listen to my stream? No. I don't know what happened there. We've got different classes, or has he changed something? He might have changed something. HDR, thank you for the stream. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the stream. No need for G-Portal on Nitro. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So anyone can set one up. Make life a bit easier. He said, F that Boris dude. Yeah, he did. Is it worth 50 quid? No. To be perfectly honest with you. I think it's worth 30 quid. 30, 35, maybe. I don't see it being worth 50 quid. Not at the minute. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't know console. I don't know Xbox or whatever, say, platform you're on. I'm having issues with the PC side with the graphics. I don't know whether it's just me, or it's my system, or what it is. But I'm having issues with the graphical side of it. As far as the actual driving side of it, I'm really enjoying it, and the sounds of the cars. Some of them are just, yeah, so addictive as well. 114 Canadian. I have no clue. He should be out watching cards to get his PMR money. Definitely. Yeah, that's what I mean. PS5, but obviously we haven't seen it. So there you go. Look, somebody's in on controller. So they're on console. So we've got a controller person in, or console person, should say controller. So VSync off and borderless. The problem is I'll use more FPS, which then it will use more GPU, but surely then it will mess about even more. I don't know. Any tips for force feedback settings? I can't help you there, to be fair. I'm struggling as well. To be fair, I want more force feedback. PC got more cars on the grid, and console got 2 less from Forza Motorsport. What the oh, to reduce CPU. Problem is, if I go out now, it's going to... Right, if this doesn't crash, then we're fine. If it does, then I'll try boardless and VSync off and just let the GPU eat, I suppose. let it eat. Right, did we change? Oh, we are in the Mustang. Okay. Just for Jaden, we're in the Mustang. Julian, how you doing, buddy? I'm all good, thank you. Hope you're doing well. And it's wet here. Wet Sunday evening. Horrible winter weather. Yeah, like I said, it's I'll overlook the sort of 1080p graphics. Obviously, for you guys, it doesn't look too bad. So I'm not running triples. No, I to be fair, because I'm having so many issues with the sort of the graphical side of it, I haven't even bothered trying to do triples. I mean, I have seen one or two people running it on triples already, but I just think it would probably just blow up my PC. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to play it or anything. So, Russell, how you doing, buddy? 130 laps with a Camaro. Is it possible to move around the car and zoom in while in car selection menu? As in the sort of main start menu where you've got your car? I don't think so. Or did I? I'm trying to think what. No, I think that was probably a different title I'm thinking of. So I think wait patiently, Jaden, unless you can get it for cheap enough at the minute. Unless, of course, that the graphics are sorted on the Xbox, to be fair. What have you missed? My stream crashing again. I just can't seem to run a stream with the graphics I want on the game, and yeah. Right, what's happening here? Vehicle setup. 25. 5. Back. Looks wider. Oh my days. What is it with this? Why is it? It's like I go in other cars and the wheel's not as bad with the hands. I go in this and it's like proper bad. Let's have a look. Well, I'm going to turn the wheel off. Be the best thing to do, I think. Back. Looks really dark. That's because I ain't got my lights on. Give me a second. The lights aren't that great either, to be fair. As you can see. Yeah, I can't see much either. Oh my days. What's going on? That's one thing you can't change in the setups on this. You can't change the aero, I don't think. I had to look yesterday when we raced. So obviously I wanted to drop it to really low being Monza, but yeah, that's really dark, isn't it? I think the Mustang's lights are knackered. Yeah. Do you like the track cuts? That wasn't even a cut. I just absolutely abused the track limits. Yeah, that's definitely what I've been getting then. The bottlenecks, because it just, yeah, it's not running 100%. GPU. Too much. Can't see what I'm doing. Jeff, how you doing? Yeah, I can't see what I'm doing. I think the night time's a bust. Not sure about Xbox. Yeah, I haven't seen any Xbox. No one's seen any Xbox footage. So, yeah. Another Canadian. Right, let me just bring up something. No, they still haven't got back to me, which is a shame. I was maybe hoping they would have got back to me about the Xbox key, but...
All clear.
How's the game? The driving and everything else I'm really enjoying. Obviously there was a few sort of little issues, no radar, stuff like that. Track limits are a bit fun, as you can see. So yeah, definitely teething issues on PC. But as I keep saying, and I can't stress this enough, the actual driving and everything else, okay, it drives different to ACC, but it's I think it's nice to drive, I really do. So I think you guys will enjoy it, I really do, especially on console. Looks like you've got the one up on the PC guys at the minute. TV issues including headlights. Oh no, I'm not watching what I'm doing. Oh my days. This is not going too well, is it? I need to stop reading the chat. Right. Well, at least it hasn't crashed out yet. Exactly, pay attention. Yeah, at least it hasn't crashed out yet. Oh, I hope I'm not in the way of anyone. I just sort of pulled straight out on track. Okay. Right, hang on. Turn the sensitivity down to 700. See what that does. 1, 2. It doesn't say how. No. That's one thing as well. I can't seem to work out how is there a way of bringing up to see where the person is, say, behind you on track. In qualifying you can't. In the race you can, but it's only in your positions. It's not say back markers and stuff, so that doesn't help. There's no sort of, yeah, like ACC where you can see exactly whether you're catching up with back markers and stuff. So is this the updated Monza? I presume it is. Why, what's different with the updated Monza? Feels like the old one to me, what I can see. I might as well just turn the lights off. They're bright at the side of the car, just not straight down. So you can really abuse these limits wider. It's probably just that perspective, to be fair. I'm sure we managed a 49 yesterday in the Lambo. Obviously when I could see what I was doing. Can you do driver swap? I don't think so, to be fair. It's a good shout though, to be fair. I don't think they've ever suggested about driver swap. So I'd say it's might not come. Project Motor Racing worth the buy? I think, as I said before earlier on in the stream, not at the price it's selling for. Yeah. I just think it's a bit too much at the minute. Once they sort out a few little issues, put some more stuff into the game and that. Then it might be worth that price. Obviously, talking from a PC perspective, I suppose if on console, I mean, it's cheaper on PC, but console it's a bit dearer. I wouldn't want to be paying that price, to be fair. I cannot see nothing down there. I reckon it's because I'm running it at 1080p. They're the graphics. All over the place with my braking markers and everything. Let's see what this yields us. Don't even know if we're on a time lap. Doesn't look like it. What's going on? It's going to be a timed lap. Yeah, it's 50.5. We'll take that. Seems we can just about see the track. Right, time to send it. Oh, fair play, 48.7. I'm definitely not getting a 48.7. I swear it's getting... Is it getting darker? It is getting darker. What's going on? Actually, just send it. Send it through the curbs. Come on. Yeah, exactly. That's probably what he's done, isn't it? Use the force. Use that prior knowledge of the track. That just takes the absolute piss through there. Come on, 1.4 up. Oh, overshot it a little bit. We're okay though. Lost a little bit. What's that going to yield us? Close, I suppose. A couple of tenths off him. My maths is correct. Yeah, 3 tenths off. Considering we can't see. No, you can't. I've not worked out if there's a way to do that. It's just one button you map for the headlights, and it just seems to be one headlight, not a sort of dipped beam or a main beam. So I took the sausage curb out of a Ascari. Okay. Yeah, he got us in the first sector, look, and the second, and we're level in the last. That's because I sent it through the curbs. Absolutely, yeah. Well, this is going to be fun because, yeah. Oh, this is qualifying. Oh, so that was practice, okay. Oh, I'll tell you what I need to do, actually. One thing I didn't do, I don't think. Put the softs on. Come on, man, what am I doing? 25 litres that'd do, I reckon. Right, okay, that'd do. It was, no, Lance, it was only on and off. That was it. If you watch, so that's off. That's, oh, hang on. Hang about, it looks a little bit brighter. Better low grip than ACC. To be fair, Jeff, I don't know, because I know they said about the different sessions, didn't they? Being the tracks being rubbered in and that, but I've not really noticed it. I don't think it's that luxe. No, it's just bad. Look, I think I was because I was near the wall. It was reflected off the wall. What the Porsche is doing. Abuse, I tell you, abuse. So abuse them curbs. I mean, Zolder's the worst. That first chicane at Zolder, you just go flying through it. Like it's not even there. It's funny. I can see a little bit more. See, I don't know if it's the graphics. Actually, I'll tell you what. Looking at the stream, you can see more than what I can. Has anyone driven the Lola or 917? No. I mean, for me, the traction control is a little bit intrusive. Turn it down a bit as well. I know the devs did say that they're going to look into track limits, even though I was like, said no, don't. I'm actually enjoying them. It is taking the piss a bit, to be fair. Like I say, I really wish I could see a bit more. I think Metz is going to have to make it a day race next time. Yeah, I can't see much. That is crazy. It's for me, it's fun working out how much you can push the limits. See how far, yeah, you can up the track before it gives you a dirty. With exactly what corner, yeah. Well, at least it hasn't crashed the game. It looks like 1080p's the way forward for me. Even though it looks absolutely terrible. Go on, son. I think there was more grass than curb there. This lap feels quick, but I don't know if it is going to be. Let's see. And yeah, the start-finish lines are way down here as well, look. 47.8. Holy... Quickest I've ever been. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Go. No. Yeah, that's what it is. My eyes definitely got used to 4K. Non-existent corner. It's just a little. My tyres are yellow. They're not liking it. They're not liking the abuse. What fuel have we got? We've got enough fuel, so we'll keep going. Might have to, holy hell, 100 degrees. Both left, front and rear. That's not good. Thing is, you have to go hard tyre in the race because I'm sure the soft tyre won't last the race. He went the other side of the sausage on the first chicane. Tempting. Right, see what we can do this time, shall we? Tyres are slowly going... No. I think once the car gets unsettled, once you're sort of rolling it about and you try and get the power down, it don't like it. No, he's beat my time. Fair play. I think we just need to take the first chicane sensibly. I mean, I'm happy with a 47, to be fair. I couldn't get nowhere near that yesterday. Get back up to TC4. Send it. I am literally not even lifting through there. That's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. Doesn't seem like I'm making any time up anywhere, so I don't think I'm going to be able to go any quicker, so... I haven't. Jaden, to be fair, I've been playing AMS2 on the triples. Just, yeah, it was such a good game on triples. Don't get me wrong, I think this beats it for sound of cars. Yeah, definitely beats it for the actual sound of the cars in this. Well, this beats AMS2. Graphics, though, yeah, I like AMS2 better. Just teetering.
You've got 1 minute left.
Oh, sort of put off by the car, but... Ugh. I'll tell you what, my mirror looks like it's a PS1 graphics. I don't know, I might have a temp in me, but I don't think I have, to be fair. I'm just not looking forward to the race, if I'm honest. I can look about me. I managed to set my camera on my thing for the camera so I can sort of have a look. But it's weird because it doesn't look to the side, it's like goes all the way over. Oh, we're finished anyway, look. Interesting to see. I wonder if I'm losing it in sector 1. It doesn't stream as well.
There's a very fast guy out there, mate. P2 is awesome.
Yeah, look, he's... So it's the first sector, and then the second sector, I'm beating him, and the third sector, he's beating me. So I can't... Yeah, I just can't get the first sector, can I? Close, though. Less than a tenth, or less than half a tenth, so... I'll take that. Like I said, this is going to be the thing in the race. Well, like I said, at least it hasn't crashed. So I wonder if I can up it to 1440p, but obviously stream it in 1080. Right, what we got? 15-minute race. I have no clue how much fuel, you know. Try and work this out. So we're running 3.7 a lap. You might also say it's a 2-minute lap. 10 laps. So go 40. Oh, hang on. Actually, do you reckon I reckon the softs will work, you know. Softs should work. We'll go with softs. Screw it. If they don't last, they don't last. Mets has gone 30, okay. Always get jumped at the start. Put it into neutral then. That's another thing as well. Yeah, you can put it into neutral. I'm sure you couldn't do that on ACC. You have to be careful. I mean, this guy's just going to probably get away now, to be fair. You see that cut? And it let me have it as well. I wonder if this guy's gone hard tyres. Yeah, the Mustang's quicker on the straights. Look at it. Oh my God, that looks so bad, that graphics. Yeah, I'll take the penalty. I'll take the penalty. Now we should pull away down here, so we should be safe for the first corner. No rolling starts. No, doesn't seem that way unless you can change something in the settings. Well, let's see if I can pull away. So it does tell me what he is behind me if you have a look. Definitely. You'll definitely like this. See, the problem is we've only seen PS5 gameplay and the actual graphics look better than what I can seem to manage on PC, which is quite strange. No one's seen Xbox, so, but as far as to say, definitely the engine sounds and that sounds of the cars is brilliant, and the actual sort of driving I'm really enjoying. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the driving. I'm just sort of overlooking the so you've turned VSync off and you're getting, yeah, see, that's what I get. GPU is a lot lower than what, yeah, the CPU is, and I don't, yeah, understand. It's got to be an optimization issue or something. Definitely. You'll be playing on Series X. Yeah, I've got a Series X. I should have really got a code for the Xbox instead of the PS, or the PC, but I just thought, obviously, when we go into PC sort of full time and with triples and that. Why is it saying I'm in second? Who's in first? Bit of a bodge there. I was in the pits. They must be in the pits. All he's got to do is... Actually, no, he's got a 2-second penalty as well. Okay. That evens it out a bit. I mean, I will tomorrow, when I get half a chance, plug my 4K TV into my PC and run it at 4K and see if it does it. If it does for me, then it's something to do with my PC or whatever, or the hardware I've got in the PC. But if it doesn't, if it's fine on 4K and the GPU runs at 100% or close to and everything else, then yeah, it's definitely 1440p or 1080p, whereas 4K seems to work fine. Yeah, Tuesday it officially gets released. He's catching me, or is he? No, he's not. I thought he was catching me then. He started to. I was going to say, I hope I got enough fuel, but I should have. And keep this up, we're pulling away. Yeah, for anyone that's just joined who wants to know whether crossplay is working, it is. I know we had somebody come in earlier on. We've got a guy on console. Obviously, it doesn't say what console they're on. But yeah, they're on console. 9 minutes to go. I think we could be good on fuel. We might have this, you know. I think the tyres should be good as well. Is he on PS5? That, yeah. I said no one must have it on Xbox. No one asked for the early code. Oh well. As I said though, if it is an issue because of 1440p and 1080p on PC, then until they sort it out, I might get it on Xbox. Because I'll be able to stream it better as well. Because it will go through the PC but not using the hardware in the PC. So yeah, it'll work better for me. Definitely. We're staying ahead. I don't know. I like I said, I'm more thinking along the lines of, as stupid as it sounds, it was optimized for 4K. See, I also thought it could. Oh, you absolute idiot! I went to second gear there for some strange reason. Didn't like it and rotated the car. Yeah, I also thought, was it to do with AMD? Because the console runs AMD chip. So an AMD GPU, basically. Is it an Nvidia issue? But it can't be, because like I said, I saw somebody, running it at 4K with his 4080. And it was fine. So... Thing is though, it's like, it can't be, it must be, like I said, them reses, because I run 1440p on AMS2 and it is, the graphics are absolutely spot on. Yeah, absolutely spot on. Crisp as anything. Tyres have gone mouldy. They're gone a little bit, aren't they? That's because they're the softs. They're going to wear out a little bit quicker. Oh, I need to not just make a mistake into the first corner. We'll be all right. I pulled away from him again. Yeah, Lance, have you pre-ordered? Be good to see you on the grid. I know you like all the variation of cars.
Comfortable lead now. Second place car isn't gaining ground, so keep it up.
Takes a layer. That's 3/10 in the first sector. But then I'm better through the rest. This corner right. Should be good though. What, 2 laps left? Ah, nice, Lance. Like I said, we're definitely, yeah, I think we're gonna have some fun, you know, with these hosting lobbies and stuff.
This guy was all over the place a few laps ago, so be careful getting past.
Yeah, this was another issue the dev said they've got to sort out. It says you're coming up to a back marker, but you're not. It keeps saying it as well. What, choose a different car? Oh no. Your microphone is unmuted. Great. I think we're still there though, aren't we? Is the stream still there? I think we are. Your microphone is unmuted, but has no signal. Okay. Your game just crashed as well. That's a bit weird. How bizarre. I have no clue. I really haven't. It's frustrating. It really is. Let's load this up. I'm going to change it back. Yeah. Thank goodness I'm still weird. I thought it had crashed everything, but obviously not. Yeah, very strange. Turn my wheel back on. Right, I'm going to put it back to 1440p, but I'm going to take the V-Sync off. Is my car just parked up? Oh my God, I was leading that race as well. Oh, hang on. Oh my days, what's going on? Right. What am I doing? What am I doing? That. Display settings. 1440. So what did he say? Borderless. Windows borderless. Turn VSync off. It'll probably ask me to restart, yeah, which we'll do. Oh, yeah. I've driven the MX-5 Cup. Yeah, like I said, I don't, no clue why it keeps crashing on me. Should have got an Xbox key. I should have got an Xbox key. I really should have got an Xbox key. Right, let's have a look. Graphics settings. Right, we're going to go with balanced and see what that does. Going through notice. Yeah, Ultra definitely looks better, but just don't think it's going to run Ultra. What are we running down here? TAA. Quality. See, quality don't look too bad. TAA again. Let's run that. I could have chose Xbox or PC. And I chose PC because I've jumped to PC. Now I wish I'd have chose Xbox because there's, like I said, there's no one has put any content from the Xbox early access. So triples are working, but not. I think you'd have to use resize Raccoon and stuff to stretch the image. But I have seen people that are running triples. So, but yeah, it's not actually in the game yet, apparently. Right. Looks a bit better. How long have they got on the race? Couple of minutes. Nvidia Surround, I don't use it. I when I first initially got my triples, I did use it because that's the first thing they say, Nvidia Surround. But what mine would do was I'd boot up the computer and then it would change my res to 1080p on all three monitors, and then you couldn't turn off Nvidia Surround. So apparently it's an issue with Nvidia Surround. You can't actually disable it once you've got it on. You have to basically unplug your two monitors, so then it doesn't see three monitors, and then you can turn it off that way, and then you have to plug your monitors in. So I was like, well, I'm not doing this every time I boot my PC up, so I just use resize Raccoon and it works fine. So bit of a pain in the backside to get AMS2 set up, but that's a pain anyway to get set up because it's got its own, I think, surround in the actual game. But you've got to get that both like left and right screen right, and it's a bit of a nightmare. So right. Oh, it's somebody else's lobby here. Oh, that's the devs. Yeah, that's the devs lobby. Ryan S4, he's a dev. Yeah, all monitors are connected via the my display ports on the back of the GPU. I think, I mean, like I said, if I'd have ran Nvidia Surround constantly, if it had not changed my resolution on my monitors to 1080p. And then, like I says, if you could switch off Nvidia Surround through your computer and then set your monitors back up to 1440p, I'd have probably kept running Nvidia Surround, but you can't. And apparently it's an issue with Nvidia Surround, and it's been there for years. So I was like, no, I'm not putting up with this. Yeah, it's one of the game devs. I don't know what he's doing, whether he's just trying to get people in or... I don't know what Metz is doing. Is Metz's race finished yet? Oh, yeah, it has. But he'll jump out, I would have thought. As you going to S4s, okay, we'll jump in that one then. Yeah, some people don't, but some people do. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain, to be fair. Oh, we are definitely going in that. Or do we go in the Mazda? I haven't been in the Mazda, actually. I think we might go Mazda. Oh, we've got a few to choose from. Right, we're going to Mazda. We are going in that one. I think Cluck is a mod in the Discord of PMR. But yeah, Ryan is a dev. So, right, let's hope this doesn't spaz out. I really hope it doesn't. Not too sure what my FPS is doing and stuff because I haven't got the frame counter up. It doesn't seem to be working. So, have you heard the Audi though, Lance? Have you heard that Audi? It is just crazy. It is so good, the sound. Right, let's see if we can get this up. I guarantee it won't work. No, I don't understand why it's not working. We'll bring up the GPU utilization though and the CPU. So CPU's at 25, which is not too bad. The GPU's at 60 odd. Let's see what happens. You think, yeah, I've got, is it 16 gigs? It's a 4080. So I hope it isn't running out. But then again, if the game isn't optimized or there's a game issue with that, then yeah, it could be that. Yeah, it's not good because, yeah, I'd love to get it sorted and be running the triples and everything, but. Right, so we're running. We're in the 90s now. GPU. CPU's 40 odd, which isn't too bad, to be fair. Thing is, how would you use tire physics on a tractor? You wouldn't feel it though, unless the tractor could go really quick. It should, but it doesn't. This is the thing. Even without streaming, so it doesn't at all. Penalties are off, no corner cutting. You can't at this, can you? Not with the barriers. Right, let's get out and have a look. I mean, that's the maximum I've seen my GPU running in the 90s. So hopefully we might have sorted something out. I probably doubt it, but well, what we got? Only hards. Okay, suspension. $20. Okay, we've got, that's good then, right. Yeah, looks good. Let's go. Oh, look how basic it is in here.
Clear.
I'll tell you what, why the graphics looking a lot better. And you notice that. I know my stream's running 1080p, but then again, I was running 1080p and it looked horrible, so I suppose anything could look better. Yeah, this doesn't sound as good as that Audi. Can you feel the damage? To an extent. Obviously, if you have a big impact, the wheel will be off centre. I haven't really felt like, yeah, say aero damage or anything like that. These things ain't got no aero. Not sure about this. The steering wheel's a bit like a rubber band in this car. Steady. Can't see the inside there because of the A pillar. Yeah, no, it does. I don't know what I've done. Whether running that, yeah, Windows borderless and running obviously. What are on balanced settings? Yeah, definitely not as bad. Like I said, proof will be in the pudding though, whether it, yeah, the game crashes, so. I mean, the sounds though are just really good. is that in front of me? It's Mets in front. Let's give him a flash. An AM4 processor. Which AM4 processor you got? Or just say how many cores in that. I think the 5070 will run it, not a problem. At the minute, what I'm seeing is a little bit. It is a little bit CPU intensive. I mean, I'm running 40 in game. Well, actually, yeah, it's running 40 altogether. The streaming's running 3%, so it's not a lot. So yeah, game's running about 35% CPU. But that'll be in the lobby with obviously more cars. The more cars you run, the more CPU it will use.
Session ends in 5 minutes.
No, steady. Thunder Snapper, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, buddy. Can't see that inside curb or apex or wall, I should say. No, get off the grass. Spud, how you doing, buddy? Was it 90%? Yeah, that's good. I said I haven't had it this high, so I really don't know what's going on. Unless it's, yeah, Windows boardless is the key. If it don't crash, then yeah, that's what it is. We needed it on that. Obviously, I probably won't turn the stream up to 1440p because it'll. But we're nowhere near these guys, are we? Oh, 213. I'll take that. You can, if you look down to the right of the... It's just below my ugly mug. It says ahead, K, and... Actually, yeah, not on the road, though, that. So, yeah, like I said, they haven't got that, which is quite unfortunate. I don't know why they haven't got that, because, yeah, I'd prefer to see who's in front of me. Oh, don't hit the... Gone purple in the first sector, now we're going to hit the wall. Oh, we're not, we're okay. Just wants to drift into the wall. Come on. I haven't looked at the timing board yet. It's probably somebody's gone, yeah, even quicker. 209, so I've got to find more. I've got to find more time. RX, yeah. That's right. All the cars I've been in sound so good. And the Audi sounds even better than this with the chirp of the turbo and that. Well too early for that. Up 4 seconds though. No. I'm all over the place. Come on. Yes. Come on. Wankel engine, yeah. To be honest with you, right now, this feels really heavy, this actual car. The other cars I've been in don't. So I want a bit more, yes, strength in the feedback. Most of the, like I said, the other cars, except for this one, it's a bit weak. I mean, AMS2, I like the feedback in AMS2. But with this, as I've said a few times with this, I think they just need
1 minute to go.
I'm up as well. Ah, no. This is only practice, okay. Let's go back to the pitch. Yeah, as I said, with I just want to feel a bit more detail. Cheers, Griff. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, pretty much the sounds are spot on. The cars, or most of them, because I have heard conflicting information from other YouTubers and stuff, content creators, that some of the cars are a little bit off, weird handling and stuff, whereas some of the cars are really good. And I mean, I've not drove them all, far from it, but what I have drove, like the GT3s are a little bit soft, I'd say. These feel quite good. The sort of older cars feel good. The MX-5 didn't feel too bad. The old Porsche that I raced in last night felt good. So, but it's something they can work on. That's the thing. So, if I can sort out my graphics issues, because I don't think it's an issue for the PlayStation and stuff. Maybe not the Xbox. We don't know. So yeah. On a Sunday. To be fair, that the Audi would have been better. If you hear the Audi, it sounds absolutely nuts. Really does. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, I think it's in better shape than what Forza was. Because for me, and I don't like to knock Forza, and I've knocked it enough, built from the ground up and all that. This seems to be more simulator, not simcade that Forza is or was. So, right, let's go. Let's see if we can go on board with... Can we hear it? I don't think we can we? We're juddering a bit. Can we get on board with it? I don't think we can. I wonder if actually... No, it don't work. That's a shame. I wanted to hear the old the chirp from the Audi. Is there snow? I don't think you can adjust it per car. You could probably map into your wheel maybe to adjust the seat position, but it seems to be the same. So you'd have to, yeah, change it if you don't like it. I'll tell you what, that's looking better. That really is looking better, you know, than what it did before. From the outside, that's, yeah, I'm shocked at that. Yeah, exactly. The replays, yeah. So unless this is because, yeah, this is live, it looks really good. But the replays are locked to 30 FPS as well. So I wonder if they've cranked the graphics down a bit on the replays. Right, anyway, what are we doing? We need to go out, don't we? We need to go out and try and get pole. It's an early release, yeah. It's. I think there'll be a patch, I'd say, for day one. So it might be slightly different to day one. Ice driving on with the go-karts, yeah, I remember that. That was really good. I think it can, Art. There is a bit in the setup, but for me it didn't seem to do much, so I don't know. Well, like I said, if I'd been sent that sheet from the game developers about what all the force feedback settings do and that, then I might have been better off, but no, I doubt it. Like I said, I just, yeah, personal preference. Someone might like what I'm feeling, the forces that it's giving, so I don't know. But for me, I just want a bit more strength. This, like I said, this doesn't seem too bad. Got a good bit of strength about it. The other cars I drove didn't. Especially, yeah, the GT3. That was the Mustang, and I've drove the Lambo as well. So it's not just the, yeah, the Mustang. Oh, don't hit the wall. To be fair though, that's the first time I've looked at the live sort of TV sort of onboard, so to speak. I've only, yeah, looked at the replays and they look, yeah, less than impressive. I think one thing with this, I've noticed you can over slow or slow down too much. You know, like ACC in a GT3. Obviously, this is got ABS as well, and it's not locking up. But you can, yeah, slow down too much. You want to just sort of ride the throttle a little bit more to keep the car sort of rolling. I think with the Lambo as well, I noticed you can, yeah, it off throttle. As soon as you let go of the throttle, it like slowed the car down too much. Wasn't used to it. What's the Cougar car? And I don't know, because we're just going, yeah, online lobbies at the minute, so it's down to whatever the lobby host wants to run, I suppose. No, I don't think it's a sense of speed. Oh, no. God. I hate this track. Just get so in tune and you think GT3, you'll be able to get around there, but this thing's like, nope, the aero's not as good. We'll see, obviously, as well, as long as my game doesn't crash, we'll see what they do next, lobby-wise. And then, obviously, if they're not going to do one or they don't do anything, I'll go on a single player in that car, maybe. Just, yeah, test a few cars. .207, fair play. Seems, yeah, pretty quick. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've nailed it. Maybe I've got the graphics sorted. I don't know. Thanks to Metz, because he said about, yeah, VSync off and window borderless, I think it was. So I know he did say, yeah, he's not having issues. So maybe that was the key. Full windowed or borderless don't work. Right. I don't think we're going to get a 207, to be fair. I think it's just, for me, the trees, when they sort of pop in, I don't like that sort of, yeah, draw distance or whatever. Past this first sector. Oh, really ruined that. Send it down here then. I'll make up for that. No, first gear wasn't the right gear. Good exit. Brilliant exit, to be fair. Time is going up. No, you can't track limit on this well. I suppose there's this section down here, but I think you'd slow you down if you track limit down here. So yeah, I slowed down a bit too much there. Okay though, we're gaining time. Will it be enough? Probably not. Might get me third, second. Okay, get me first. We'll take that. Only just though. It was a bit of a janky lap though, weren't it? Yeah, the driving's no issues for me with the driving. The characteristics of the cars, and they're all different. Like I said, like this, it's no GT3. You just can't pin it flat out through there because the aero's not there. Oh my days, just yeah. Bit of sand. I think that's it. Let's have a look at the standings in the pits. So 42.9, way quick in the first sector. 47.1, slower in the middle, and then off. So it's the first sector for me. Is everyone else still in the pits? There's only one person on track. Oh, it's got a bit of damage. Have they got tyres from that era? I don't know. They've got the usual sort of soft, hard, or some of them have got soft, hard, medium, wet. Some of them have just got sort of hard and wet. DCG, how you doing, buddy? He was wondering if I was liking it. I am. Like I've said in the videos I've made, or especially the recent ones, the actual driving and everything to do with that, the sounds especially, I am really, really enjoying. Really enjoying. For me, it was just the graphics. Just trying to nail the graphics. The graphics weren't... Because I like to say, watch a good replay. I like to have the graphics there. But what got me yesterday when I was racing Kiref, I was so dialed into the race, I weren't looking about me at the graphics. So I was like, well, hang on. Why am I moaning about the graphics when... Like I said, really, I should be worried about like the physics, the way the cars handle and everything else. And they do. They're really good. Not all of them, as I've been told. Some of them are a little bit off. But yeah, the ones I've drove, or the majority of the ones I've drove, which are the more the sort of old school cars, they just, yeah, so good to drive. So, and yeah, lobbies seem fine. Easy enough to have your own server or lobby set up and everything else. So definitely think it's the way forward, for sure. This is you've got so many variation of cars and car classes. That for me is yeah. What we got? Seven lap race. I need to have a look here. Hang on. 4 litres a lap, 7 laps. So 28. We'll put 30 in. Should be enough. Joseph, thank you, buddy, for the sub. Yeah, I don't know, Joseph, to be fair. In the state it's in, it seems, yeah, it's playable. Right, I might have to switch off from the chat here. I'm probably going to get rinsed at the start. Thanks. Thanks. Like I weren't even there. Oh my, come on, boys. That's where you need the radar, unfortunately. DCG, you won't be disappointed. The driving and everything else. I don't know if you're on PC or console, Not happy with that start, you know. Bundled out the way by everyone. Minding my own business and get bundled again. This is going to be a nightmare now trying to get past these boys. Oh my days. Man just hit the wall. Oh. Man just hit the wall and done a 360. Yeah, I don't know. Not around here. The problem is it's difficult to overtake. Suppose if I just concentrate. You can't run it. That's not good. I bought a cheap console. Got the console version. Oh, what was that? That was a bit of a. I don't know what that was. Oh my days, no, what's going on? This guy's all over the place as well. I'll tell you what though, I think I'm going to have to invest in a round wheel, you know. Have you requested one? I've requested one as well, because I've got a Series X. And no one's done any content on the Xbox version. So I want to see if it's any good. The PlayStation seems to be really good. So... I'm sorry about the ads. I apologise. YouTube have got to get their revenue as well, you know. Can't see him. Can't see him. Behind the gate. Just feels, it's like, what's the word? You just, like, yeah, blinded. You can't see where they are. Feel so vulnerable. Definitely need a radar, that's for sure. Come on. Don't hit the wall. Biff. No. No. Does that stop the ads? Does Metz is leading. Fair play, buddy. At least you can still brake on the grass. You can see I had one wheel on the grass and it still let you brake. If that was ACC, you just go skating forward. Yeah, try it. Oh, let's cut my nose off. I need to play nice with the dev. Oh, do I chance it? That is the question. We're going for it. He helped me round the corner. Cheers, buddy. I hope you haven't crashed. I'll tell you what, fair play that man. He got it into reverse pretty quickly to get it out of the way. We're up to third, let's go. He spent $75 to watch everyone play it, but you. Oh, Tuesday, come on. It will soon be here. You'll be all good. Oh my days, drifted over. I'm gonna have to try and save the replay on this one. Be interesting to see who took me out at the start. Hang on, is it? Yeah, the Audi's four-wheel drive, isn't it? So that would have got an absolute major launch off the line. That would explain then why I got swamped. Oh no! I was trying to be, what's the word? Smart then and read the chat while driving, which, yeah, never good. A nice bonnet now. Whoa, steady. The tyres are a little bit warm. Oh my days, we're in third there, hunting down second. What an idiot. Oh well. Somebody's just gone straight on behind me. So I screw that corner. What's that? We're fifth or third, okay. I think that's what I mean. They've got so much scope of putting tracks in. I know they haven't, well, they mustn't have the licenses for them because they've called them obviously different names to what they are, but I ain't bothered about that. Are you guys at the end of the day? As long as we get the track to race on, it could be called it could be called Timbuktu for all I care. Don't, you know what I mean? Makes no odds to me. As long as we can drive around it. Call it Timbuktu. Thank you whoever subbed. Oh my god, I ain't got the legs. That makes you feel sick, that does. Oh my god, what's going on here? I don't know what happened there. Why haven't I got the speed? Yeah, I suppose I got damage, haven't I? So. Oh my days. I keep doing that. I think I'm in the GT3 that'll just get round there with a little lift of the throttle. 2 laps after this. Still got a chance, you know, of maybe getting the podium. I think that's the guy up there, is it? Or is that a back marker? That is the guy. Send it. There he is. Yeah, no chance of catching the other two. 15 seconds up the road, but third step of the podium will be all right. Exactly, yeah. Oh, get off the grass. I'm really not getting used to this reading chat while driving, am I? I used to be good at it. I think maybe because the screen's like still in my eye line, but if a screen was above me, I suppose it'd be a little bit easier. Let him get away now, look. Two laps to catch him. You think the bonnet view's the way? I used to be bonnet view. Coming from Forza, I used to do bonnet view all the time, and then I got used to being in car view or cockpit view. And I think it just looked, for me, it looks better on stream, being in cockpit view and the immersion. So, don't get me wrong, you can definitely see a bit more on a bonnet view, that's for sure. Certain cars, like this one with the sort of A-pillar in your line of sight. All steady. He's pulling away. He must have made a mistake. That's how I caught up, and then I've made a mistake and he's pulled away. Or he doesn't go down here as quick. Definitely not. I just literally sent it. Surely we should have the legs on him down the straight, because we're rear wheel drive maybe. He's all wheel drive. No, maybe not. He's pulling away. Maybe we should have picked the Audi. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we're not catching him. How's he locking up unless he ain't got no ABS? Can't see him. He's there behind me. Oh, he's going to go for it, is it? It's not. Oh, come on, mate. You can't turn into me up there. Oh, my days. I think this is one of the devs as well, to be fair. Vic, he raced with us yesterday, so I can't be too hard on him. Definitely the downhill section he's not too good at. We just literally send it. He's hitting that wall and he's let us through because of it. Why pit in? We're good. Where is he? I think we're okay. Don't blow it now. No, we're good. We're almost there, we're almost done it, come on. I said third from first to when we last at one stage. I'll take that. We're not home and hosed yet. I'm not too sure about, yeah, we drove the Valkyrie and it was a little bit sketchy. So I put it down to maybe sort of steering angle was really, what would you say, really low. So yeah, a little sort of turn on the steering wheel and it would sort of mess the car about. That's what I felt anyway, so. 268, so we weren't the quickest. Mets, fair play, was the quickest. Can we save replay? 268, 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, 268. 268, can't at the minute. Cheers, Mark. Thank you, mate. I think they'll fix it. I think that they'll have enough, or they've had enough feedback to,
That's a podium, mate. Great drive.
yeah, rectify issues. Let's see if this crashes. Is it going to crash to go? Oh, no, it saved it, I think. I'll take a podium, to be fair. You want to become the Mercury Cougar. Cheers, Matt. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, no worries, Mark. Good to see you, mate. Like I said, I think you'll enjoy this, you know. I really do when it comes out on Tuesday. I really do. So, right, let's see what... I'm not too sure what they'll do now. Because they have to jump out to change the... I'm sure to change, yeah, the server. They have to jump out. Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. That's what I mean. I think we could get some, like, stacked servers, you know. I really do. Right, let's have a look. Let's see if he's doing another, and then if not, we'll jump in the Cougar, was it? The 964, is that, yeah, the old 911. I think that's the one we were in yesterday. It's a bit wallowy because of obviously being old, but yeah, it was really good to drive as well. Fun to drive. Someone's talking about major fixes to Rensport. To be fair, I just think that if this hits the ground running on Tuesday, I think Rensport's dead in the water. I really do. Because Rensport have had that long to sort it, or to get it up to scratch. And, yeah. I just don't think it'll do it. You want to take Tuesday off work? Like I said, as soon as you get back from work, just jump in. That's what I mean. It'll be ready to be downloaded. I think it's at 1 PM UK time. I know. I think they put up a map, didn't they, of everywhere in the. Yeah, no one's setting one up. I'm not too sure if Metz is going to set one up. Yeah, they put a map of the world and where everyone's time zones, or what time it's releasing, and everyone's different time zones, which I thought was really good as well. He's doing another. What's San Marino? Oh, Imola. GT1. What's the Cougar? Is it a GTO? Is it? Let's go in. Let's go and have a... How many people are in here? One at the minute. I'm not too sure. That's a GTO. Okay. Damn. I don't think... No, we can't change. He's only put it on GT1. Right, we'll do this one, and then, yeah, I'll jump out. I don't know what the time is. What's the time? 9 o'clock. So we're okay for time. And, yeah, we'll do some offline race weekend just to try the different cars, I think. Well, what car am I going in anyway? What car have I been in? I think I've been in this one. Yeah, we'll go in this one. Not too sure how good it is, but screw it. Is it lacking the McLaren F1? Well, that's another car that they can add then, isn't it? Who we all got in here? Most of the devs. Metz is back in. What's my overall thoughts of the game? Now that my graphics issue seems to be sorted, I'm happy with it. I was always happy with the overall driving, the physics, the way, especially the cars that I've drove handle. The sound is really good. I'm really enjoying the sounds of the old school cars. And yeah, I'm having some fun. I really am with these online lobbies and stuff. So I think it's well worth the punt, but this is the but, not at the price that they want for, say, Xbox and PS version. I just think it's a bit too much at the minute. Obviously, I've seen PlayStation version, and the graphics seem better. so they don't seem as good on PC. I haven't seen anything on Xbox, but yeah, my thoughts are if say Xbox is like PC, you'd have to overlook the graphics, but the actual other side of it, the driving, the cars, the sounds and everything else, I think are really good. Yes, some of the cars aren't dialed in. They're a little bit off the way they handle, but a lot of them are fine. So, but I think we've just got to put it was like with Forza. We expected a game that will come out and it needed bug fixes and updates and everything else, because that's the way they are, aren't they? I think somebody touched on it. So a few people have touched on it over the months and years, that no game seems to come out now that isn't bug free. So the devs have always got to sort out issues, or say with this radar we need a radar, that they're aware of that. Track limits, they're aware of that. That's actually going to be funny here with that chicane near the end at Imola. So yeah, they're aware of stuff. They're going to hopefully sort stuff out. But I think from a Xbox standpoint, obviously I have got Xbox. I was on Xbox for a long time. Obviously I've had a PC as well, but I preferred to go on Xbox, especially with ACC. But we've never really had, except for Project Cars 2, but that sort of died a death a while ago. Bar ACC, we've never really had anything that has got the cars, has got the tracks, has got the whole, I mean, different cars, different car classes, different everything, that you could just jump into so many different variants of cars, instead of having just GT3, GT4, M2s, the cup cars, and that's it. So I think it's going to be a dream for people that run Discord communities that are setting up online events and stuff like that, especially with the lobbies that you can set up through the game, not actually paying for a server and stuff. Whereas ACC, you had to pay money every month to run a server. No, I think it's got the potential. It really has. So I think a lot of you guys will like it. I really do. But as I said, it's maybe the price. But as I said, if both consoles are fine, graphically wise, then yeah, I'd say buy it. So yeah, good shout actually. No, Ferrari, maybe the licensing, isn't it? They're not licensed for the tracks. That's why they've called them different track names. So, but it is what it is. It'd be nice to have a Ferrari. Maybe sometime down the line, Ferrari might say, "Oh, well, hang on, it's an half decent game. Let's give them the rights to the cars or whatever." But as I said, I think there's enough cars in this to keep us occupied. I really do. I think we'll stay 3 and 3. Exactly, I think it will be. So I'm just impressed. The graphics are a lot better now for me. So thanks again to Metz. I have left his link in my description. He's streaming as well. He's in the server, so this beast of a car. Steady on. Like I said, it's just some of the cars are just so playful as well. Say ones where with no TC and ABS. It's the ABS that's the problem on them. The traction control doesn't really make a lot of difference. Yes, the back end starts going, but you can control it. But yeah, the abuse of the track limits is funny. That's not too bad. The gravel actually pulls you off, which is, I suppose, what it would do. The grass doesn't. I was on this track last week on AMS2. Yeah, yes, you can abuse that. Wow. That's abuse of the highest. Yeah, like I said, I keep reiterating, I think we've needed, especially on the Xbox side of it, we've needed a title like this that's got loads of different car variants, but it's sort of going on the side of a simulator, not a simcade, or yeah, arcadey. Oh, steady, don't. See, like I said, it's sort of, yeah, playful. It's really fun. Oh no. I haven't dialed in the limits yet of the car. Just pushing it a bit too much. That's nuts. He nailed the braking zone with that. I think the only one thing I don't like, and it seems to be doing it in most cars, you're turning the wheel and trying to accelerate, it really has to wait until the wheel's straight before it starts accelerating. I mean, I don't know if that's a traction control thing or... It just... I put my foot down and there was nothing there. I mean, you do get used to it. It just might be the characteristics of the game. I've noticed it in a few cars. I have to try a car with, yeah, that's got no traction control, sort of from factory, and see if it does it as well. But yeah, the wheel really tightens up under braking as well. Really gives you, yeah, tests your strength out. I love this track. Usually that last chicane is where I make most of my time up, but because you can absolutely abuse it in this and that. Lost time though, wasn't the quickest way through there. Oh well, you lose about 3 tenths. What's this, practice, isn't it? So yeah. We are flying. Oh no, too much curb. Way too much curb. Return to bed. Still not tempted to join the iRacing. No, I did go on it. I don't know if you remember me saying, what, last year? It was a couple of years ago I went on it and got absolutely annihilated in my first race in the MX-5s. So I think for me it's because you've got to pay for the subscription, and then to get the better tracks and the better cars you've got to buy them, and then it's just for me a sort of bottomless pit almost. And I didn't enjoy it as much as, say, ACC. That's the thing. I enjoyed ACC better. So, yeah, I definitely think I'm going to be on this, though. I just hope they can, yeah, optimise it a bit better now for PC. Not sort of... So we seem to have got the graphics sorted, but Just optimise it so we get a bit more frames, and then I can, yeah, try and run triples. I think that'll be, yeah, really, really good. If I can get it like AMS2, 1440p triples, maxed out settings at, I'm getting like 120 FPS. It's just insane. Really good. So good. Oh. You've only been running the MX-5s. I suppose, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I've been running them on Assetto Corsa Evo and really enjoying them. So the sort of slower, sort of... You crashed the stream. The game's having a hissy. No, my stream's good. Just a game. Wow. But that wasn't too bad. We managed, what? A race and a bit, so there is hope. There's definite hope. Right, okay, so it looks like we can't do the multiplayer then, because we ain't going to be able to jump in then. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I sort of took a backward step from ACC. I decided then, obviously, well, you know, obviously, because you've been around the channel for a good few years, that I finally sort of made the jump to PC. I finally, obviously, then being on PC, I wanted to get triples that I've always wanted, and managed to get that done. So, and then obviously with this coming out, it's great because my community was built on the console side, ACC. So it means now I can still race with all my subscribers and that, and people in my Discord and that. So we can still have like the lobbies and everything else on Sunday and stuff like that. So yeah, it's worked out well, to be fair. Definitely, Joseph. Yeah, you just get immersed. You really do. Yeah, it crashed, Jaden, but it didn't crash the PC or the Streamlabs, which is good. It's a pain in the backside when that drops. I don't like them restarting it up and sorting all that out, to be fair. So, but yeah, graphically wise now, it managed, the Windows, is it boardless, seems to be the key. Seems to be using more GPU, so it seems to be better optimized. I say that and it's not Carlos, thank you for the sub. Even my subs are like janky now because it's set for 1440 and because I'm at 1080. Oh, definitely get it installed and come and join us. That's for sure. Yeah, good to see you anyway. Or hear from you. But yeah, get to bed. Right, what did we want to do? Single player race weekend. Right, we wanted the GTOs, weren't it? The Cougar. Look at that bad boy. It's a nice livery. What tracks we go? Yeah, we'll go. No, I won't do Kyle Army. Yeah, the Nordschleife. The Nordschleife with Nürburg. Let's go to Nordschleife. Why not? I haven't been here. I haven't tried it. Ooh. But yeah, this should it use? No, because I'm running with the AI. Yeah, the AI are a bit a bit lethal as well. Very much so lethal. They follow a line and they sort of stick to it, and that they can just literally come across you and wipe you out, which is quite funny. Well, let's go out in this and it's a bit of a beast. Check the air filter in the bonnet. That's crazy. Oh, we're all in the same, aren't we? trees are popping in a bit, but there is a lot of it. But yeah, one thing I noticed, when you're driving, I know it's an old school car, it's like coming into a corner and you've got to like really give the wheel a good sort of turn. You can't sort of be smooth with them like a GT3, which I like. You'll really wrestle in the car. Man bottled it, man lifted on before the hill. The little bump, come on buddy. See ya. Oh, we're gonna run on the grass. No. See you later. Oh, he's ramming me and everything. Wow. See what I mean? They are absolutely lethal. I don't know if they're just, yeah, programmed to stay, like I said, on one line, no matter if there's a car there, and they just don't care. They'll just literally go through you. I suppose this isn't really a good thing for the AI, is it? No, we're gone. I'll tell you what I want to do. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Right, let me... It doesn't mess about. Don't mess about. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, replay still looks a little bit off, but not as bad as it was. Cars are shimmering a little bit. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help the replay being at 30 FPS, you know. Not at all. It looks so bad. I don't know what that looks like on stream. Yeah, it doesn't look as bad on stream, if I'm honest. You can see like the trees and stuff are a little bit... Textures and that aren't the best. Right, I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to down the AI, so I put less load on the CPU. Opponents, what we got? 19. AI strength. 10. I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? 5. Are we sticking with this? I think I want to go with this. You've got to hear this Audi. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy. You'd be on LMU. Yeah, I tried LMU. I didn't mind it. I think for me it was learning another sim and then learning all the setups and everything else, and I just didn't have the patience for it, to be fair. Don't get me wrong, it's a good sim, it really is, but yeah. I just want to just jump in and drive. Yeah, this thing is nuts. It really is. The chirps. Crazy. I wonder if you can turn the turbo boost up in this a bit more. No grass. Okay. So, I mean, at least you can steer a bit better on grass in this. ACC, once you're on the grass, I mean, it's so difficult to get off. Too early. Yeah, I tell you what I am looking forward to, the update for Evo. You get the Ferrari F40 competition, and I think we're getting Nords as well. Because yeah, the graphics on that look spot on, really good. It sounds crazy. No. My Audi sounds better than his Mazda. Oh, if I stack it into the barrier. Yeah, because I don't think there's any road cars in this, is there, really? They're all race cars. It'd be interesting to see if they do add some road cars. Just some stock road cars. I think you'd like Evo, Jaden. You really would. It does look good. I'll tell you what I want to do. I want to try some different cars. But actually, no, I wanted to see if I could up the turbo on that. Because on Project Cars 2, there's certain cars where you can. I think also on AMS2, you can up the boost, which is always fun. I think Forza as well, with certain cars, you could up the boost on Forza. More power. More boost. Let's have a look. Vehicle setup. Reload clutches. Fuel, no. Oh, there is ride height. You can't change it. Ride height adjust. Okay, there is. Alignment boost. Load boost. So that's force feedback, not actually what I'm thinking of. God damn it. Do they feel heavy? That did actually. Yeah, the feedback, the forces were a lot stronger than other cars. So I suppose, yeah, it did in a way. They do as well, like I said, under braking, the older cars. I suppose actually thinking the GT3s do as well. Like, yeah, under braking, the wheel gets heavier when you're trying to turn in. You can't up the boost. That's a shame. I'd love to up the boost on that thing. Get it absolutely singing. Well, what can we try? I want to try a few different cars, to be fair. We've tried that. Obviously, we don't really want to try the GT3s because it's GT cars. No. GT1s. Group C's where it's at. I've tried that. So yeah, somebody said, didn't they, in the chat, if you can look around the car, you can to an extent, and then just, yeah, change all your layout before you go to the track, I suppose. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. It's console's been crying out for a few decent titles. That's the thing. Especially Xbox only had ACC, really, didn't we? PlayStation's got Gran Turismo 7. Does it feel like anything like Project Cars 2? If I'm honest, I could never really dial in the sort of feedback and everything else in Project Cars 2. I think because it was an older title, and then you start getting sort of newer wheelbases and that, I could never, like I said, dial it in. And I'm sure I used to crank the force feedback in that and never get it where I needed to. This definitely feels a lot stronger in this title on my wheel. The feedback, even though, well, yeah, some of the cars tonight have felt a lot stronger, but I'd want them all to feel stronger where some of them aren't. I don't know whether to go in that. I've been in that in AMS2. Yes, let's go in this. Let's change the track. I don't know what to go on. Let's go Zolder. We like Zolder. No, I haven't had that with the GT3s, to be fair. Yeah, I haven't had it pulling to one side. Just change the seat position in this. It just doesn't feel right. There. Try there. Look good? I think so. I think you will. I'm enjoying the driving in it. I mean, I've got AMS2. I've got Project Cars 2 on the PC, but I never go on it. LMU and, yeah, ACC. Well, you're getting the turbo noises. This sounds a lot better than AMS2's version. A lot better. Here we go for the brutal chicane. No, that was a bit too much. But yeah, this is what I like about PMR. Every car you can drive. I know it sounds stupid, but say AMS2 and even Project Cars 2, you could jump in a car and it would be really difficult to drive. It would take you ages to get used to the sort of handling, the characteristics. This, you could just get in and drive them quick. It just seemed to do what you want it to do. And that's why they're fun as well with that. But like I said, you're not smooth driving. You're always fighting the car, but it's sort of rewarding you at the same time. I just think if you were to drive a car and it was like spinning out on you and everything else, you'd then leave that car. You definitely, yeah, you wouldn't want to drive it again. Whereas for me, this seems every car I've drove, except for the Valkyrie, because that was a bit off. I think that, yeah, steering angle. Every car just, yeah, is enjoyable. And it's in a different way. Absolutely killing that left front. I mean, whether it'll be to everyone's taste, I don't know. But like I said, I'm, yeah, really enjoying it. The driving side, anyway. For me to make the ultimate game or title right now, I want my graphics to be better. I want my triples. I know obviously this doesn't count for console users. Obviously a radar and probably, yeah, replays at 60 and a bit more graphical. And I think a photo mode, there isn't a photo mode either. Obviously I know sort of it's not what everyone wants, but for me as a content creator, I like that photo mode. I like to get a, say, yeah, for a thumbnail or something like that for a video or a stream. So, but as far as, like I said, the overall driving, it is really fun. Really is. Let's go and see if there's anyone online again. Yeah, good man, dog shit. straight to the point. No, to be fair, in them three, it's good. It's not meh. I think if for it to be meh, I'd say cars didn't handle as well. There was issues with, say, the car's driving, gear changes or whatever, something that would just distract you from the driving of the car. Like I said, they wouldn't handle as well, not as fun. The sounds were sort of okay. So I think that the main core of the title, it's a racing game. And I think they've nailed the physics handling and everything else that goes along with that. So whether they're true to life of how these cars actually handle, I don't know, because I've obviously never been in a fortunate position to obviously, race all these cars. But for me, all the sims that I don't think, can I download the program? I don't think I can. To be fair, I think we only get what we get. We just download the game and that was it through Giant. So I'm not too sure what we can do. What's social? Socials is the races, aren't they? Is there any races? There isn't, is there? Historic Porsche Challenge. Register. What happens with this? Qualifying 10 minutes, 8 lap race, summer season, weather average. What does it say who's in it? It doesn't. Yeah, this is the old Porsche I think we ran yesterday, which is really fun as well. See, the problem with this is I don't know if there's anyone registered for it. Yeah, registered players once. That's no good. Yeah, I don't know how they would have downloaded it. I don't actually. Hang on, let me. Downloadable content. Vehicles. Install it, I suppose. Let's go. Will it install? Is it installing? I hope it is. I haven't done much on Race Room, if I'm honest. They don't drive like ACC. To be fair, what I can remember of Race Room, maybe Race Room. Definitely not LMU and definitely not ACC. They're like different. I think you've definitely got to get used to them. Yeah, cheers. Have we downloaded it? Oh yeah, we have. Okay. We might as well get it all then, haven't we? Oh no, we've got to buy that one. No. Boo. Any updates? No. Downloads? No. DLC? No. Right, okay. Packages. Liveries? We get some liveries. What's this? Career events. Cool. Yeah, I when I initially first jumped on my first live, which is installing the game, jumping in, they felt like they were lacking from what I'd felt on, say, AMS2 and stuff like that. But I have got used to them. That's the thing. The more I've drove them, the more I've got used to them. The more I've got used to the handling, and they don't actually feel that bad. And as I said, they're very, like I said, playful. They're very cars with sort of no TC and ABS. They don't kill you. I mean, there might be something in the settings. I don't know. Let's actually have a look if we can see. I don't know where it would be. Probably settings. So traction controls forced on. So I wonder if that's what it is then. Authentic force on authentic. So we'll go with authentic. ABS authentic. So then the ones, yeah, okay. So the ones with right, this should this should be interesting. Auto clutch with digital, downshift protection, force on, transmission, auto pit limit. Right, okay. So this should be interesting because I've been running that, which I don't usually. I usually turn everything off, stability control and stuff like that. So let's go. Let's try and find this Praga, shall we? Where's the Praga? We'll find it this way. BC. I bet it's not downloaded yet, is it? Oh no, Ford. No, actually. M. Yeah. More realistic. It feels better than Forza, I'll be honest. But I haven't been on Forza for what, almost a year, I'd say. So I don't know what updates they brought out to whether they actually changed the characteristics. Yeah, I don't know. So, but I like the handling of this. I never liked the handling of Forza. I really didn't. So, like I says, unless they've sorted the handling out over time, but I wouldn't have thought so, to be fair. Knowing Forza, they sort of done about 6 months and then got bored of it and then didn't really bother with anything. So, well, this is going to be interesting then if we're TC's 8 anyway. So. TC's very intrusive. Steering angle's a little bit off. Yeah, steering angle for me. Hang on. Let me Daytona. Nope. Let me up the steering angle. It just seems very off. Too short. You knock the TC down as well. I don't know if it's too much power. As soon as you put your foot down, it just seems to send the car sort of zigzagging about. Why not? I don't like the track. It's still manageable. It's still drivable. I'll tell you what car I want to try now that we've turned that off in the settings, the assist. The, I don't know what it's called, the one with the time trial at Silverstone that's got no TC. So then it'll be interesting to see if it's as playful as it was. That's how I say that. CSL DD. So to be fair, it's probably in time to change it because I've had it since they released. August, when was it? A couple of years ago. I was one of the fortunate ones to get it like as soon as they come out. This is a bit more difficult to drive, this. Definitely. It's down to 3. Yeah, not too bad. I need to be fair, I was always looking to upgrade mine or get the PS version of mine, have an Xbox wheel and a PS wheel, and get a PS5 as well. But that was because I was bored with everything else. I wanted to try Gran Turismo again, but I suppose I don't really have to now, especially with this that we can, yeah, the cross play on it. So yeah, I definitely think with this, the 30 FPS is what's making it look really horrible. When you can see it on stream, it just doesn't look right. The car just looks like it's shimmering and that. I think that's, yeah, because of the 30 FPS. If they had it at 60, it would look a lot better. So hopefully they sort that out for the release on Tuesday. Oh, we have a wheel. Bit of a funky wheel as well. I suppose I can live with the 30 FPS, the janky replays. I think because I'm spoiled to do with, say, AC Evo and stuff like that, where they just look absolutely phenomenal. They really do look good. And then you sort of, because I'm on PC, you set the bar high. So then when I've jumped into this and it's like, actually, them graphics aren't that great. You know what I mean? You just, and like I said, I'm not even running it at 4K. I'm running it 1440p on a single monitor at the minute. So, yeah. Definitely not good. But like I said, I can overlook that for the actual sort of playability of the game itself. Yeah, like I said, it's because I'm spoiled, because I've... where the replay system in AMS2, the replay system in Assetto Corsa Evo, say even the replay system in LMU are really good. So CTMP, what's that, Jaden? I wanted to try, hang on. I wanted to try the challenges, this one, because this has got no traction control or ABS. So I want to see if it's worse now with taking them off or putting them on authentic, whether it's as playful, because it was really fun before. I'm just hoping it's like not like wild now.
Clear of pit lane.
Let's find out, I suppose. Seems slow. It's a little bit more lively. Definitely not as playful. But it still looks to me like it's manageable. Just Mamba, thank you, buddy. I think I missed the other guy, just or person who just subscribed. No, I'm too busy reading the chat. PS6 closer to PC graphics. Thing is, the PC and then raise the bar again. That's the thing. Yeah, that's it. It's once a sim sets the bar, everything else has got to follow suit. But as I said, don't get me wrong, I still like the driving of this, so I can overlook the graphical part of it for now. Definitely can. I think there will be. I think they'd be stupid not to port over Rally and Evo. There still is a big player base on console, that's the thing. Yeah, it's still playful. Which is good. So this is, yeah, authentic. Well, no TC, no ABS, so... Actually, it probably feels a bit better to drift. Definitely. So when we had it on, whatever it was on, force on, it was definitely doing something. Everyone's subbing. Thank you, everyone who subbed. No. Like I say, this is where I need a round wheel. It's so hard. So I've got the F1 style wheel. It's so difficult to, yeah, drift about. This is a drift track. It's not supposed to be. Opportunity called it Yellowstone. How you doing? Yeah. Right, what do people want to see? What do people want to see? Glutzy, is that how you say it? How you doing? In session. Mo Sport. Brakes, you can trail brake. What I've found, certain cars say, right, the GT3 Lambo seems to, as soon as you get off the throttle, it seems to like really almost like it's got regen braking like an electric car, where it'll come on without you pressing the brake pedal. It just seems to slow down more than what it would in ACC, and that took me by surprise. Braking wise, some of the cars they get a little bit squirmy if you go down the gears too quick, especially if they haven't got traction control ABS. So, but as far as, I mean, most of them are okay. It's I think the problem you've got is going 917 Nords, going on, say for the likes of me and a lot of people that are in the chat, we've been ACC, we've always been sort of ACC. We're used to the ABS and the TC. So jumping on this where there's so many different variants of cars, where a lot of them like this have got no traction control and ABS, we're sort of not used to it. So we're sort of then relearning. So then obviously with the braking, say this didn't feel too bad. It was just seemed to, if you go down to second especially, and it's the high RPMs, which I suppose it would do, the back end starts to go. It's locking up the rear. So I suppose it is sort of realistic to a point. But yeah, as far as the braking, no issues, to be fair. I'll see these times are back. Yeah, no issues for me anyway with the braking. So, or no glaringly obvious faults or issues that would, yeah, annoy me. So, what did you want? 917 on Nords? The full Nords, or? What's the 917? I'd be stupid now because I don't know. Gary, thank you, buddy. What is it? Yeah, exactly. No ABS, no traction control. It's like, yeah, that sort of sets the bar just that little bit higher. You have to get used to the car. You have, yes, you can tweak the is it the what they call it? I can't remember what they call it now. I'm having a blonde moment. Where it's usually 100% the brake force. You can turn that down, which I notice helps with non-ABS, that you're not locking up. Because the problem is with my brake pedal that I run, I've got it set for ACC where the throw is really short, so it basically comes on at full brake really quickly, which is no good to sort of modulate or get any sort of travel with no ABS. So I tend to knock that down to help around motorsport. Porsche, hang on, we'll find it. I'll say there's a good collection of cars as well, which is good. It's good to see. Absolute nightmare. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. That looks good. So you want to go around Nords? Nerbs or Nords? We've tried Nords. Let's go. We haven't done Nürburgring. Where are you? We'll go Nürburgring. Yeah, CSL DD. It's old now, though, to be fair. Still works. Still got... It's still on the old... Is it QR1, is it? Or whatever it is. The old input part or whatever for the wheel. So never upgraded it. Never felt the need. I've got the bolt in, but then I've got no other wheel to change it. So I don't need to get it off and on quick, to be fair. Should have just said the ring, yeah. Right. Is this going to kill me, this thing? Yeah. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll tell you what isn't... I should have changed it. Because you can't see what my wheel inputs are, really. Not you can see a little bit, but it'd be good to see my wheel inputs. I'm just hoping that the hands aren't massive, so they sort of cover the screen. Because that way you can see my inputs, which will be good. Because I'm not, as I said, none of these seem to be letting me say drive really smooth. You're sort of not fighting the car, but you're sort of putting in some inputs to get it to stop spinning out of that, which is which feels really good. Means you're sort of having to work to get the car down the track. No. As soon as them cones come up, I was like, no, I'm not in the GT3. Just get so used to ACC and where to brake. You just can't do it in these. Steady. You want me to go on that Canadian track that I just don't know? Yeah, these brakes are absolutely terrible in this. 50 litres or thereabouts on board. Should maybe change the brake force. But yeah, I think this is why it's going to be so fun, and having different classes and stuff, and having lobbies with loads of your mates in and that, driving all these really old school cars, new cars. It's like, don't expect me to run a lobby and be in GT3s, not a chance, when there's all these cars. This is where the fun's at, definitely. That's what I mean. They don't kill you. Oh, and again. They do when you lock up the brakes. And yeah, when you overheat the tyres as well, you definitely notice it. Car becomes a lot more, yeah, unstable. So I like the physics. I've done it again. I'm not learning, am I? Definitely not learning where the braking zones are for this. You've heard mixed reviews about what really, for me, like I said, the driving and the cars and everything else I'm enjoying, so. Cool. Like I said, I'm enjoying it. I've overlooked the graphics side, to be fair. I am enjoying the driving part of it and the cars, all the different cars. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, we could do a few more tracks now, I think. But I think they'll come in time. They look all right now, trust me. But it's been a job to try and get them to where they don't look too bad. Graphics in the replays are still a little bit off, but that's because they're running at 30 FPS. So yeah, but no, the driving and everything else for me is fine. I mean, multiplayer's fine. Man's made another one. We jump in. Let's go again. I bet he'll jump out though, that's the problem. They might have just finished. Keep an eye, if he jumps out we'll do something else, but I'm not running triples at the minute. Not the way that the graphics is been a bit of a pain in the backside. I haven't even bothered. I'm just running it on a single 1440p monitor at the minute. So it's just, yeah, been a bit off, but I think they'll fix it once they sort it out that it's utilizing what it needs to utilize, GPU and CPU. Then I'll definitely try triples. I think there is people that are running triples at the minute with it, that have had the early access and they're running triples. I presume they're just using either Nvidia Surround or they're using resized Raccoon and they're doing it that way. But the thing is that as my last video I made, I think, was it my last one? No, not my last one, the last one before that. In April, there was people that were testing this out and they were running it on triples. So, and they look really good graphics wise. So I think it's possible, or maybe they've come up, or something's happened. I don't know. Maybe they've hit a bit of a roadblock with it. I don't know. So yeah, thing is, you say that, I think Gamer Muscle was only getting 100 FPS in 4K or something like that with a single monitor. So yeah, it might not be as well optimized as we think straight away. So I think we're just gonna have to wait. To be fair, I'm happy. You know, I mean, I've come from a console, so I was on a single screen for quite a while. I've not had me triples that long. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying AMS with the triples and that, definitely. I really do like that. So Yeah, I think just like I said, it just sort of bides your time. I think they really need to, yeah, run a radar though, because I'm missing, obviously not being able to see left and right. So yeah, I don't think he's doing anything. He maybe just sat in there. Right. What do we want to do? Anyone want to see anything? A specific car? Anything in the settings? Anything like that? Anything that I haven't covered? Anything to do with online, setting up servers and stuff like that? I don't think so at the minute. The actual in-game one isn't too bad. He's not so much a spotter. He won't tell you where cars are around you. That's why we need the radar. There isn't one at the minute. I think people said you could probably run a third-party app to get a radar. The problem is the console versions aren't going to have that, so they're going to be screwed at the end of the day. So, yeah, no worries, Alfonso. Thank you, buddy. Definitely not doing a GT4. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's better than what it was. Obviously, don't look at it now because it's in the menus. Whereas I think because I'm running, what am I running? It was because Met told me to run windowed borderless, vertical sync off, and I've got the graphics on quality, and it seemed to run about 90 odd % of my GPU, which I've never had before. Whereas I was running it full screen, or even just windowed, and I was bouncing around what it's doing now. But in the menus, it was running 98%. So there's something's not right. They need to sort it out. But it's, for me now, it's running better. I still have a crash. The game crashes, but I think that's to do with streaming as well. So yeah. But I know they'll sort it out at the end of the day. And I think at the end of the day, if I sort of put my money where my mouth is, because I'm enjoying it so much, as long as it still drives the same on, say, console, Xbox, because I've got an Xbox, I'd even go and buy it on that if the graphics were fine. Because especially for streaming purposes, I can then just stream it through my capture card, through my PC. I'm not putting any load on my PC, so I'll be fine. Yeah, to be fair though, PS5. I mean, if I'd have realised, and no one's put any sort of footage up or anything of the Xbox version, because I don't know why, I would have went for the Xbox key first and left the PC key, because obviously I can run both. So, and I might not have had these graphical issues, but yeah, it is what it is. End of the day. You got motion as well. Oh my days! I bet that's going to be a game changer. To be fair, that'd be an absolute game changer. I think if I had the money, I think I'd have to go and try it somewhere before I sort of put my money down on the table and says, yeah, I want a motion rig, definitely. Farming Sim 25, yeah, I think most titles have issues, don't they? At the end of the day, most titles that come out now aren't the finished article. Not by a long shot. There's always issues. There's always, say, stuff they've missed, or, I mean, because the amount of people that will jump on and they'll find something that's not right with it. So, but yeah, it looks like the devs are on it anyway. They're aware of the radar. They're aware of track limits and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's good to see that they're working. They're working to sort stuff out. That's it. That's the problem. It always seems the same class where, yeah, and especially with this being cross-platform with consoles as well, it just hopefully means that we're going to have absolutely stacked lobbies. So, yeah, the 95 DTMs in race for a minute. I haven't tried them, I've been tempted to have a look, but with so much else going on, and that is like, yeah. We'll leave that for now. I think if it took a month, yeah, to set up you're on about, yeah, your motion rig, a month to tune, yeah. Would it, or can you just get straight in it and? I don't know how they work, to be fair. BMW M3 GT3 around Mosport. Is that the Canadian track Mosport? Every game, regardless of genres and EAMS nowadays. Yeah. We'll blame EA for everything. Single player. Yeah, I mean, I haven't even done the career, to be fair. Look, I haven't even done the career. If you start it, look, it says you've got to do your license test. Is it your license test? Yeah, sorry, your choice. Yeah. Pick your. So, yeah, I haven't even done that, which I've been really excited about, to be fair, that career mode. It's just something you can jump into if you don't want to jump online. Ah, I thought you meant EA as in, yeah. The game. I'm showing my age, EA. Oh, we'll blame EA. That's it. Yeah, definitely blame EA. Motorsport. Oh my days. What did you BMW M3 GTR? M3 GTR E46 variant. We've got no it's got to be a better livery in there. Oh, it's only... Got that one. Exactly. None of them have got a good career mode. This is why I was so intrigued when they sort of leaked what you do. You sort of, with the money, if you sort of crash out and stuff in races, it takes away the money that you're supposed to be earning and stuff like that. So it's, yeah, almost like a motorsport manager type thing. So yeah, it'd be interesting. Like I say, I will dabble in that, but I think a lot of my time will be online though, for sure. Right. This is going to be fun. Like I said, I've not...
Clear of the pits.
Don't hate me if I crash. Beautiful. Oh my days. Don't change down gear. Gearing is a bit off in this. Don't like it. That's it. I think with this as well, you've got them sort of time attacks type of things. You've got the other races and stuff like that. I think there's so much to do in it for sort of everyone. Wow. What a ghastly track. No, I didn't mean it. No. Oh, no. What's my favourite car? Yeah, definitely need to fix the AI. I find them funny. They're just ruthless. They take no prisoners. I don't know what my favourite car is. I suppose for the sounds and that, at the minute, it's got to be is it the Audi 90? With the old chirps of the turbo or the wastegate. But yeah, there's some crackers in there, to be fair. And I haven't drove all the cars either, so I suppose this track, at least it's better than Daytona, this track. Or it's like Indianapolis, not Daytona. But yeah, they haven't got Indianapolis in the game, have they? Thank goodness. Or Circuit of the Americas. This track looks a lot different on iRacing. No, we haven't received no patch. I think when I downloaded this, when it was released early, we downloaded a patch as well, but I don't think it's the day one patch. I wouldn't have thought so anyway. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Daytona. I've never been quick there, I think, in most titles. You find that with me. If I'm not quick at a track, I don't like it. Circuit of the Americas. being one. Jana, thank you. That's how you pronounce it. We're sort of getting used to it. What's a good time round here, Jaden? Oh, as he goes off. Nice runoff area, anyway. Good old coat. At least it isn't in there. You know it'll come. You know they'll bring it. That massive flag. Lime Rock Park. The old short track, yeah. I think they've only got one variant, haven't they, in this of Lime Rock? They haven't got all the different layouts, so... And the ovals, they've got a sort of half an oval, haven't they, at Daytona? They've got half an oval. Let's have a look. I'm sure it's only like half, isn't it? Oh, make it my favourite. Actually, hang on. No. I thought you might be able to. Actually, hang on. Why have you got... I wonder if they're going to put different layouts. I never noticed that before. You've got a... like a cursor thing or whatever. So there must be different layouts coming, maybe. Aha, yes there is. Okay, there you go. Didn't see that. So that's good. I'll tell you what, Art, that'd be good, you know, and have just absolute shitloads of tracks, all different layouts of tracks as well. Mods, yeah. I think if, yeah, people can mod a track and put it in for them, it's going to help them as well. But yeah, just absolutely loads, just so you don't need to go anywhere else to drive that track. It's all in one title. GT3's around 116. Yeah, I can't believe that then. I didn't see that. So how many variants is there? What is that track? Lexington. Any ideas? You got to pay for anything additional? I'm not too sure, to be fair. I think as say getting this early, I think I have to pay for the DLCs that come out and everything else. I won't get them early, or I won't get them free. I have actually got this on Steam. I did buy this, a code for it, probably about a month ago now, for the Steam version, before I knew that I was getting the early access. So yeah, they have got all the different layouts for Lime Rock, which is good. I got different layouts. So they've got loads. In theory, if you add these up and say 3 tracks, there is, yeah, quite a few then. Look. Nice. This makes it even better. Even better. The short Red Bull ring track. I'll tell you where we haven't been. Let's go Red Bull. In. It's mid-Ohio, okay. Hope someone mods the old historic tracks that were in Project Cars too. I think so. I can't see why they wouldn't. There's a lot of very what do you call it, intelligent or very skilled people out there that could do it quite easily. What is that? Why does that look like an absolute beast? That tells you what about 6 litre V8 rear wheel drive. Sounds good. Let's go. Oh, nice. What was that? iRacing, yeah. At Daytona. Split 2 as well. That's, yeah. No mean feat. Friday into Saturday. I enjoyed doing the endurance, but I don't enjoy it so much now. I did a bit on ACC on PC, but with a driver swap. You're the worst driver on the team. That's never good. Right. Let's oh my god, the wheels. Why is the steering wheel blue? Don't sound too bad. You've got like a massive bit of roll cage or something right in front here. Sounds like okay. Oh my days, that is so like you like that. So you don't bash your head. I can't see. What is that? That's terrible. Well, I'm going to miss the apex because I can't bloody see it. That is quite something. That's, let me see. See, the problem is this is going to mess up everything. Oh my days, like what? Okay, I'll tell you what you could do. You could sort of, I was going to say drive it from the middle, but you can't. I could drive it with like your head sticking out the window. Exactly, single screen issues, yeah. See, that would sort of work. Stick through the little gap between the bar and the... That is just... Yeah, I think I've picked the wrong car here, boys. Definitely. Right. I think we're going to have to get out of here. I'm not driving that. That's very off-putting. That is so bad. I want some decent sounding cars, really, don't we? 5.7 V8. It's a V8... Flat 6. Now, that would sound pretty good. 4 litre L6. Do you reckon we've got any V12s? V6. Be any of these? Ah. It doesn't sound that good though. V8 twin turbo. Tempted by that, you know. Being like a single seater with no roof. Actually, yeah, we'll give this a go. Be interesting to see what it's like. So this is where the triples would come in perfect. Especially sitting in this, because you're sort of, yeah, you can see all around you. Picking all the ones with no TC and ABS. Is that what it is? I don't know. It just looked wild. Oh. It's a good point, actually. Or if they just borrowed them from other games. But yeah, one thing I've noticed, especially with a lot of the cars, you see you're very low, sort of in the seat, whereas the road, whereas say with ACC, it felt like you were looking, yeah, down at the road. See, I haven't got sim hub on. I've got, yeah, none of that on. Yeah, that's it, yeah. All tracks laser scanned. But we didn't even bother going there. It's like that's what the devs of, say, ACC said, that it was laser scanned, so we just borrowed the one from ACC or another racing title. I remember Forza. Which Forza was it where they were all boasting that they went round the track with a camera on a car and scanned it that way? Like years and years ago it was, and it was like the big thing, the first company to do it apparently. And then I think everyone just nicked their tracks. They didn't have to do it themselves. Yeah, they're I don't know when they're going to be patching it. They're aware of the issue, and a lot of people have said about it, the radar, that yeah, they need one. So I don't know how long it'll take for them to implement it, get it sorted. Yeah, implement it at some point, I would say. Yeah, no worries, Brian, mate. Thank you. Like I said, mine seems to be, yeah, working better now, though, with the yeah, is it Windows borderless? A lot better. So, and just running it on, what am I running it on? Quality, I think it is, or something like that, on the actual preset. And it's turned off a few things. It just seems to be working. So, I'm not going to knock it. We'll leave it where it is. Oh, try to read the I'll tell you what I'm interested in. Yeah, it does as well. I suppose it would. Look, you see what I'm seeing? What date there's still? Well, yeah. The thing is, everything's there, isn't it? Well, I presume it is. You download a title or a game to a PC, you've got everything there. It might be locked to certain files, folders, or whatever, but everything in a nutshell is there, really, for the game. So surely, yeah, the other devs can pinch the stuff.
Calm down a bit, you're locking at the tyres. Ease off the brake pedal and focus on smooth braking.
Who is that? Is that?
5 minutes to go.
That's Ben Collins, isn't it? The actual spotter. Yeah, you see the grass. I swear it's mowing the grass, or not mowing the grass, but yeah, it's leaving tyre tracks. It is, which is a nice touch as well. Don't know how long they'll last if I do another lap, but yeah, the spotter sounds like it's Ben Collins to me, anyway. Yeah, that you do anyway. It's, I mean, I've mapped this, but as soon as I go full to the left, it's like, and it's like turns up, which like puts me off. Why can't it stay like level? If I move it slowly, like there, it's fine, or over that. Well, yeah, if I keep it straight, it like twists up. But birds are flying backwards, were they? To be fair, I'd say VR support will come, because if you can look all around you. You know what I mean? Everything's there, so you think it's a far too strict penalty system? I'm not too sure. I think if you cut a certain corner, you have to slow down to, I think, a speed, what I've seen anyway. And if you cut it a lot more, or you give it a big cut, I think it just gives you a 2-second or a 5-second penalty. There's sort of variations in the penalties and stuff. But the thing is, the track limits need looked at, because they're pretty, like, yeah, phenomenal. So more of a snap. So I can see, this is, it's on my wheel, it's on my sort of, well, you'd call it a D-pad, but it's a stick, and I just put it all the way over. But I'd prefer it to say go there, not, yeah, all the way. But it'll be, yeah, be the I'd say it'd be the controller, or yeah, the binding, sorry, for your wheel and that. But yeah, for me, I think I touched on it before as well. I want to see, if you have a look to the right, you can change this like an MFD in ACC, but I don't, there's not a lot of information where it goes car ahead, car behind, even when you're in a race. And I don't think it brings up sort of back markers or tells you if they're a back marker. So it's no good. They need to sort of sort that out as well. I think if obviously with PC version with Crew Chief, if they get that working, we wouldn't need it, because Crew Chief would just, yeah, tell you. We left it in second, maybe it bogged down a bit there. Again, another, yeah, another easy car that you can just jump in and drive.
1 minute left.
Okay, Ben. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they bring sort of a lot more single seaters, sort of F1 style cars and stuff, F3 and that. Right, what else we got in here? That's LMP, Group C. Fancy having a rip in this. 447 kilowatts. No. Yeah, anything just to, yeah, get some, I mean, don't get me wrong, there is variation for sure, but a bit more. But they've got, like I said, it's not even out yet till Tuesday, so from then they've got so much that they can add. Oh, track day class. Yeah, that just for me felt a little bit off, to be fair. Chilly, yeah, but isn't it's going to be locked online if you're on about this for console and PC. Surely it's going to be locked online. Well, actually, it might not be. If you can just do a PC only, it'd be sport, yeah. Well, if we got a multiplayer, custom lobby, create server, lobby settings. So max play is 32. No, so what I'm seeing is it's still locked to a max players or max server players of 32, regardless of whether you're on crossplay or not. Yeah. No one on. Isn't Met still on? I don't know if he's still on. Have a quick look. He probably isn't. He is still on. I better turn this down. What's he doing? What's he doing?
How long it takes?
No adverts. See, I have to put through adverts as well. I think he's finishing. Yeah. Yeah. PS is collecting dust. My Xbox is collecting dust. I'm looking at it. It's down there. It looks a bit sorry for itself. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still enjoyed on that ACC on Xbox. I enjoyed the racing and everything else. But yeah, going sort of full time to PC, and especially going to triples, was just, yeah, game changer for me. Really was just so immersive. And yeah, it wasn't that expensive, to be fair, for the 1440p monitors. So, but yeah, that's it. I do hope as well, yeah, that this gets sorted out pretty quick, that we can run triples. I think my only issue then is I need a fourth monitor for the chat box for streams. I think that's the sort of thing that stopped me streaming like AMS2 and stuff like that the last couple of weeks, because I want to be running them triples. But yeah, I've got no fourth monitor, so this is all right at the minute for this, because it's a single monitor. So my other monitors have got, like, yeah, Streamlabs running, the chat box running, and everything else, so it's all good. Makes life a little bit easier. But so, anyone else want to see anything else or ask anything? I mean, obviously, I might try and get on. Probably not tomorrow through the day. I'm busy in the morning. I'm probably not going to try the... Actually, I'll tell you what we'll do quickly. The Lotus. Okay, let me... So, yeah, we're on quality. So, it's turned off, yeah, screen space reflection, screen space shadow. So, I wonder if they were an issue. It's pushed the GPU straight up, though. That has. Yeah, I don't really want to be messing with this. I might mess with this offline, to be fair. But yeah, I don't think I need... yeah, I don't think I need to test 4K. I'm not going to bother, to be fair. This is a lot better. So, right, Lotus, have you done different weather and pit stop? I haven't done a pit stop, to be fair. That's going to hop on, yeah. I haven't done different weather. We done the evening, didn't we, the night in one of them servers, and it was terrible because I couldn't see anything. But it could have been graphics, so... yeah, I was going to say, if we set it up and do... find it. Where is it? That one. Let's go with... I want a track that I know. I know Brazil, but I don't think that actually looked any good. Spa? Definitely not that. Right. The short one. That looks good. So, what do we need to do? Weather. Summer, autumn, winter. Weather, cold. Right, weather deviation high. We make it like stupid. No clue what this is going to do. I don't know how you put... Is there rain in it? Brazil snow, yeah. Is there rain? Surely there's got to be rain. There might not be, you know. Weather type cold, weather deviation high. So surely then it would rain. Actually, right, hang on. Autumn's a wet, innit? I'm sure autumn's wet. I'll go autumn. I bet it's not going to rain. No, I don't see no rain. All the clouds are looking. What happened there? Did you see that? That's because I've got it. Is it ×5 or whatever? Look at there's the birds, the clouds going. These tyres are going to be like stone cold. Yeah, I don't see no rain yet, do you? Or it might do. No, it's not. Have you been on Donington? Yeah, I went there. Oh, there you go. It is rain. Okay. I went there a couple of years ago to watch the British GTs, which was really good. Hey, not very... Let's have a look. Oh no, it's stopping. Right, so we haven't... maybe I shouldn't have put it ×5 or whatever. I don't know, is that snow? Or what is that? Again, another car with no traction control or ABS. That's like so weird, the clouds rolling over that quick. Why does the steering wheel look like it's frozen in this? What is going on? Oh my days. It's like the end of the world, look. At least the graphics look okay with the sun and stuff coming through. A bit like AMS2. Oh, we're raining again, are we? Yeah, getting no water on the windscreen.
Heavier rain coming down in the west.
So they haven't, yeah, done the graphics. What's the flying zone exploit detected? What was that? That looks so weird, that steering wheel. No. We're okay, we're okay. Haven't hit anything yet. I mean, the sun on the ground and that looks really good on the track. I can't see what time of day it is because my FPS, oh my days. I turn my lights on. Oh, they work a bit better than the GT3. To be fair, yeah, the whole, oh my days, it's having a... Graphics wise, it's definitely not a touch on, yeah, Project Cars. Oh, well, no. Project Cars. As in what, though? I think Project Cars 2 graphics are worse than this. I was on it a couple of weeks ago. And they're definitely worse than this. So... yeah, definitely something else they need to fix then, innit, with the rain, but... and get the old... oh my days, what is going on? End of the world up there, definitely. Get the old water, standing water and stuff on the track. That's so weird. It's raining again. Oh, it's raining heavier. Will it settle on the track though? That is the question. Not liking these little showers. I think we broke it. Let's watch the replay. Kill my computer. There's the rain. Oh, yeah, that'd be an issue. You can't see much. That's definitely an issue. Yeah, I think if they put the replays at 60 FPS, it'd look a lot better. So we've got spray out the back, like there's water on the track, but obviously it doesn't look like there's water. And it didn't drive like there was water on the track either. So... no, I think this will surpass Project Cars 2. I think, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely water on the track, or supposedly water on the track. So even with, like, the track being cold and stuff, the car wasn't slipping around like I'd expect it to. We're now going to miss the car again. That's yeah, not good. This is where I lost it, wasn't it? Yeah. It seems most of the cars that have got like no traction control ABS drive really well. Yeah, I wonder if the PlayStation 5 replays look as bad. I wonder if they're running 60. Are you getting a PC chili? Nice. Like I says, you won't look back, trust me. The amount of sim titles that you can get, jump on and play is just, yeah, so much better than console. Yeah, one thing I did notice, and I did like as well, the race yesterday with Kiref, I was like chucking the marbles up. Say, when from his perspective, you'd see, yeah, my back wheels chuck the sort of the rubbery bits. It was really good. Yeah, definitely gonna have to sort that out, aren't they? Get the old wet track and make the car handle a bit more dodgy. Yeah, I do, to be fair. But like I said, I can look past that sort of graphic side of it, because I do think it drives really well. So I think it's going to be fun. I mean, I gave Forza a chance, Motorsport, when it come out. But like I said, I was just never happy the way the cars felt. The sort of driving characteristics and everything else, and what you had to do to sort of, yeah, drive them quick. With these, for me, it's more fun driving them. I'm having more fun driving the cars. So, yeah. Right, I think, on that note, we'll be 10 to 11. I think we'll call it, to be fair. I think we've covered quite a bit. But yeah, like I said, I did get a video out earlier on about, obviously, my exploits yesterday with the multiplayer. So, but yeah, like I said, I mean, hopefully, if I can manage to get a Xbox code, they'll probably say no, because it's going to be released on Tuesday. But So yeah, it'd be a shame because I really do want to see what the Xbox is like, especially for the people that have already sort of pre-ordered it or they're on the fence as well to do with the Xbox. So because all we've seen is PlayStation. Obviously, PC needs to be sorted out or something, or whether it's just my system or yeah, it's not very well optimized for PC. I don't know, but yeah, as I said, for me, if you've pre-ordered it, I think you'll be happy with it. Yes, there is a few issues that need sorted. There usually always is with sort of new titles that come out. But the actual sort of driving and jumping online and creating your lobbies and stuff like that just seems really easy. There's no sort of issue. So yeah, I think from that perspective, and the cars are fun as well. So this isn't too sure for using AC mods, AC1 mods. I got rid of mine, Chili, to be fair. I got rid of AC1 and Content Manager and everything just to free up some space because I've not been playing it. So, but yeah. Like I said, yeah, if I manage to get the code sometime tomorrow, I'm out in the morning, but I'll be back then for the rest of the day. I will try and jump on and do a live stream, or I'll try and put as much content out as possible, physically possible, with just, yeah, maybe me just rambling on about what it feels like compared to the PC version, stuff like that. But I'm just more interested in seeing the graphical side, whether it's the same as PlayStation, whether they've hit the nail on the head with their consoles, but maybe not the PC. So, but as I said, it won't detract me from obviously playing it and going online with everyone once everyone gets it and everything else, and setting up lobbies and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, thank you so much for everyone that's popped in. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been informative and you found out what you need to find out. And yeah, I'm going to go. And yeah, like I said, anything else you need to you want to find out, let me know in the comment section for this stream or any other video, and I'll try and get back to you. I have a Discord for the new guys that have jumped in tonight. It's sometimes it's sort of active. I'm in there from time to time. Well, I'm in there probably every day, but I mean, if anyone wants to ask me anything, definitely leave me a message in there. But yeah, like I said, I'll try and get on tomorrow evening, just before, well, not just before the launch, but yeah. And I'm not too sure about Tuesday. I may do a stream when it actually properly launches, just to see what they've sorted out, or whether the actual sort of release version and the day one patch is going to be a lot different to what we've experienced here. But like I said, we'll see what happens. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'll stop waffling on. Thank you very much for dropping by, and yeah, I will find out, because I haven't got my my button box working. I'll find my end screen. So there it is. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.